It's the Voice of the Arts podcast, and it's a very special one today because I'm at the Pittsburgh Playhouse at Point Park University downtown. I'm joined by Artistic Director Ron Lindblom. How are you today?
I'm well. Yourself?
Oh, not too bad, not too bad. So, as Artistic Director, what is your role? Tell me a little about your role here.
Well, I oversee the Conservatory of Performing Arts, which is a Department of Theater, Dance, and Cinema, and then I oversee the Pittsburgh Playhouse.
Excellent. How long have you been doing this?
I came to Pittsburgh in 1998 as Artistic Director of the Playhouse.
Great. So you've been here since the beginning of this whole idea.
I have.
Great. How did that come about?
Well, the president likes to say this was an 80-year project, but certainly it's been ongoing since I arrived in 1998. When I first got here, there was talks by the university that the Playhouse in Oakland was servicing the departments, but it was really in need of major repair. So we got serious about building the new Playhouse about 2010, and they broke ground 28 months ago.
Cool. So that's how long it took to build, about 28 months or so?
28 months of new construction.
Cool. So this is a massive building. It takes up an entire city block almost, pretty much. What are some of the specs? Can you tell me some of the theaters, different rooms that are here?
Well, what's really fascinating about this, it's been designed to be a national artistic laboratory. And by that I mean it's been designed to do for the arts nationally what the Robotics Institute does for the scientific community nationally. That means it's a place where working professionals, professional artist educators, students create new product, can export new product, and a laboratory that can become as creative as it can become as entrepreneurial as it is creative. There are 3 theaters. It's over 90,000 square feet of new construction. There's 3 theaters, a fully equipped sound stage, research library. It's a massive facility. Rehearsal rooms, a big scene shop, paint shop, scenic labs, lighting labs, costume labs for teaching.
Excellent, excellent. What are the acoustics? What's the sound quality like in these theaters?
The architect that did this put a lot of thought and a lot of time into that. It has tremendous, all of the spaces have been acoustically designed to be independent spaces so that we can have multiple productions running at the same time. You can have multiple rehearsals in multiple sounds in multiple rehearsal rooms without interfering. So this is one of the highest tech spaces that's been designed in the last few years.
Excellent. So you mentioned tech. How about the technical equipment? Was that a lot of it brought over from the old Playhouse, or was it new stuff?
Truth is, we're still moving stuff from the old Playhouse. I mean, we had 80 years of everything from costume stock to props, but most of the technology in this building is new. We did bring some of our newer lights with us. We moved some of our costumes. We have a big costume storage. We're actually one of the largest costume rental facilities in southwestern Pennsylvania. But the majority, I would say 75 to 85% of all of the things in this building is new.
Cool. Do you have a favorite part of this building, or something you really like?
Well, this is the PNC Theater, which seats 560 people. Now, right across the hallway, the Highmark Theater, it's our most flexible space. It's a 225-seat designed to put a seating configuration any way you'd like. It has a glass wall that can be opened up onto a 7,500 square foot public park outside, so you could play to the outside if you wanted to. In the summertime, you could put the audience inside, play outside. There's a lot of capability. It's a totally flexible space. And then we have the small studio theater upstairs. The Rao Theater is 100-seat with same kind of flexibility.
Cool. So it's been open for about a month now. Any big performances been here since the opening?
We're opening Cabaret this Friday in the Rao Theater. We're loading in a play called Coram Boy, which is a Pittsburgh premiere of that play, into the Highmark Theater. We actually load that in starting tomorrow. And the next thing that will be in here will be a winter dance concert. We have several outside events. You can see right now it's set up for events for the Heinz Foundation. They're having events in here today. So, but the next big production in here will be the dance concert. And we have a season of terrific plays and musicals that'll be filling all 3 of these theaters.
Excellent, excellent. So we talked about how big it is. Is it more beneficial? Is it also beneficial for the performing arts community in Pittsburgh in general, other than just Point Park?
Well, we like to think that this is going to become social and intellectual loitering space of downtown Pittsburgh. That was a quote from one of our architects in the building of this. Yeah, it's a 500, this particular theater is 560 seats. Pittsburgh doesn't have a large number of mid-sized theaters, so I think we're a great complement to being close to the Cultural Trust. You know, this is not as large as the Benedum, obviously, or the Byam, but I think it's a nice mix and it creates a good partnership.
So those outside of the Point Park community are able to rent this place, to reserve it for something they would like to do?
That in the future, we're going to spend this first year just us getting to know this and making sure that we're serving the academic mission in this space. But you can see it's been designed to be completely transparent during the day so that our process is being seen by the public. When you're walking down the street, you can see what's being built in the costume shops, the scene shops, what's going on in the stages. And then at night, all of those windows automatically come down and are darkened for performances.
Cool. Well, did I miss anything? Anything cool about the Playhouse I missed?
No, it's we're thrilled to be in here. We started our move-in on June 18th, and we'll open our first full production this coming Friday.
Excellent. Ron Lindblom here with me at the Pittsburgh Playhouse at Point Park University. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Gary. Take care.
Yeah, nice to see you again.